before in my life I've run away from a spider. I've got my thong. Mum, can you film the live action? Okay. Now we're going to get really slow next to it. Can you see the massive spider? It's disgusting. Alright. It's been a long time since I've done this. Okay. Are you ready? You ready? Did I kill it? Oh! Yeah. She's dead. Look at the toilet paper. Did I get it? Okay, shove it in the toilet. Shove it in the toilet. Done. And that's how you kill a spider. Hello and welcome back to my video. So the sun is finally out. So today we've come for a really long walk around the harbour's edge. Now I found out about this place last time I was here and it was such a beautiful day out. It was such a nice walk. So I got off at a place called Waverton Station and then I walked all the way down to the Bull's Head and then I just started to get lost following the coastline, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Mum was so jealous of it last time, so she's been wanting to do this walk with me for ages. So the sun's out, we are walking and we're going to be out all day just enjoying this beautiful city. So we're currently in a place called the Cold Loader. Now last time I was here 3 years ago, it was actually floating. So it's fallen down the last 3 years, but this is such a cool place. We were just saying that, you know, you drive past these places or you catch a train to these places and you never know what's off when you get off the train station. And there's a beautiful cafe up at the beautiful old powerhouse there. It's a sustainable place as well. There's lots of kids on excursions and there's all these sustainable gardens around us. And also they have markets here once a month on a Sunday, and I think it's 4 times a year. This is a great place to have it. This is a really unique, beautiful part of Sydney that we didn't know about. And you can see Anzac Bridge in the distance. And the sun's out. That's all that matters. The sun's out. So shall we continue? So for years I've seen at Waverton Station a light here for Bull's Head. This is Bull's Head. It's quite beautiful actually. So now we've come to the other side of Bull's Head. Now Bull's Head is this little point in the harbour. So on one side you've got the coal loader, which was for coal. There's also a military base there, and now we're at something called the former BP site now, which is interesting that on each side of Bull's Head you had coal for sustainability of like life again, and then you've got it on the other side with these petrol stations. Now what I love about here is they've removed all the petrol containers here, so there's these beautiful big cutouts of the rocks around here and it looks so cool. But wait until you see the view. So this is the small one. And this is the big one. So what's really interesting about exploring the harbour, we're really seeing what sort of working port this once was, and especially in the early stages of like Australia. When I say Australia, I mean like 1900s onwards, because that's when, you know, industry really began to boom. And this place was first used for storage of oil in 1922, and in a moment I'm going to show you, and I'll show you how many different oil tanks were here. And it's insane, the size of this. It's insane. I couldn't believe it. And the fact that there were so many here, it just showed how much the need was for this. And there was 31 different tanks here. That's crazy. Now, in this information here that I'm reading, it said in 1958 it leased this land for another 50 years. But by 96, all these started to go. And I'm really thankful they're gone, because this is a beautiful hidden part of Sydney, and I only see locals around walking the dogs. So it's definitely a place to explore in Sydney. Also, this would have been such a lower class area in the older days because there have been only workers here. Now I want to live here because the view from up there of the fireworks for Sydney New Year's Eve would be incredible. I think you would have to camp out for 3 days to get a view. Alright, so this is the new life plan. There's a house for sale over there, looks beautiful. There's a paddleboard there, beautiful. There's the harbour here, right. Change of life, I'm living here. Do you have a couple of million in the bank, Mum?
Can we rob one?
Yeah, we're going to rob a bank and we're going to buy that flat. So if anyone questions, this never happened. One more thing in the plan, we need to buy a boat so we can watch the fireworks from the harbour every year. I need a sugar daddy. God damn it. Currently at a spot called Blues Point, and we discovered yesterday that a convict owned this area called Billy Blue, and once he died it got called Blues Point. Now I didn't know that, and I think that's really cool that a convict can make such a statement, because this is one of the go-to places for the fireworks in Sydney Harbour. Because look, and actually I've seen people camping out for 3 to 5 days in this spot for New Year's Eve. So it's quite the place, but the only thing that's wrong with this place is this bloody thing. Why is that still there? It ruins a lot of views, but you know what? At least you know it's Blues Point. Anyway, so now that we're at this point, so close to the harbour, we're going to walk around the bay here, which is Lavender Bay, and we're going to be heading towards Luna Park and Kirribilli. So that's the next point of destination. We have now made our way to Lavender Bay. There's not a lot of lavender here. Normally there are lots of purple flower trees, but this is a nice little spot in Sydney as well. It's very tucked away, and can you hear The sound of cicadas. Heavenly. So where we're going right now, it used to be disused rail space. So there's a railway line that comes up and used to be a terminating part of the train line. So an amazing artist's wife called Wendy Whiteley transformed this into an oasis and a secret garden. Our walk underneath Luna Park, at the ferry, underneath the Harbour Bridge, and we're going to catch the ferry back over to Blues Point to the car, and I think grab a pint. No, sorry, let me translate that. A schooner or a beer. A beer. But like, look at this. Look at this. It's like time stood still there. And for someone who's obsessed with Art Deco and Art Nouveau, heaven on earth is waiting there for you. She's smiling, I'm sure. Alright, we're here. And that is how you stop an hour of walking. You get the ferry for 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Right, let's go to the pub. So, I'm going to teach you about Australian drinking. This, my friends, is a midi. This is a schooner. Pints, they're just for milkmaid. Anyway, we've got a pale ale from Kosciuszko, and this is a James Squire. So, mother. Cheers, mate. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my god. And the glasses were chilled in the fridge. Heaven. Nuts and Newcastle's on the telly. We're winning, yes.